We now want to turn to a significant issue in a state-mandated system that's impacting one of the more vulnerable populations, children with developmental disabilities.
And to only add to that, early intervention programs are already experiencing a real shortage of providers out there in 87% of states out there. 2 on your side's Andy Payton has been digging into some of the issues for us today, and he has that story for us tonight.
You could see Ripen with us on Kenmore Avenue in Buffalo as just a daycare.
It breaks your heart.
Or you could see it as center stage for some of the greatest issues currently facing early childhood development.
These kids are not getting the services that they qualify for and that they deserve.
Michelle Jen-Caterin is a speech-language pathologist.
I mostly work with early intervention, which is birth through 3, as well as preschool students up till 5 years old.
And for the last 24 years has been assisting kids with developmental disabilities.
I love this population.
But that love, for the first time in her career, now being tested due to a state mandate in October that requires therapists like Michelle to use a new $50 million administrative system called the EI Hub to manage their cases and build their services. But its rollout has been less than smooth.
There have been glitches in the system, and items have disappeared, or things are being set up with different error codes,
causing therapists to spend sometimes up to 7 hours just to enter a single session, has delayed pay by months, and in some instances has only paid providers for 30% of what they're owed.
That's a real issue, and there have been providers that have left early intervention or are not taking early intervention kids anymore because of this issue.
The state and the company responsible for the software apologizing for the issues in a meeting last week.
We know it has not been easy for everybody. We understand that we need to do better.
An apology that Michelle feels still doesn't solve the root problem.
You feel for these families, and they deserve the services that can help the child.
Now, the company responsible for the software says they're hoping to have most of these problems resolved within a month, but will that happen? That's something these therapists aren't convinced in. And Scott and Mary Alice, I guess only time will tell. On your side here in the studio tonight, Andy Payton, Channel 2 News.